Okay, let's dive into Docker. It's a tool that makes sure software runs perfectly anywhere.
You know that old problem, it works on my machine? Yeah, let's talk about why that happens.
The real challenge is making sure your app's environment can be copied exactly, machine to machine. One of the first solutions for this was the virtual machine. You've probably heard of them as VMs.
But there was a problem. VMs are huge and slow because they run an entire, separate operating system. This is where a much smarter, more modern approach comes in, the Docker container.
Here's the key difference. A VM pretends to be hardware. A container just virtualizes the OS.
This means all your containers share the host machine's kernel. That's why everything is so much faster.
So, how does Docker actually pull this off? It all comes down to three basic building blocks.
First up is the Dockerfile. Think of it like a recipe with instructions for building your environment.
That recipe is used to build an image, which is a perfect read-only snapshot of your app.
And finally, that image is used to launch a container, which is your actual app up and running.
So let's just see how that process builds from a simple blueprint to a live application.
You write your Docker file, use Docker build to create the image, then Docker run to get it going.
And what's really powerful is that one image can be used to launch tons of identical containers.
And the big payoff for all this? You get true portability for your software.
That means you can run your app anywhere, on any machine, in any cloud, with total consistency.
Which leaves us with a pretty cool thought. What could you build if the environment was never a limit?